Hello everyone, my name is Helen and welcome back to my channel. This video will be the fourth and final video of the series. In this video, I'll show you how to continue the single crochet stitch and how to end the crochet piece. I'm super excited you made it to the end. If you haven't watched the previous videos of this series, please go watch them first. Part 1 is all about my adaptive crochet device, and I talk a little bit about why I am using this device, a little backstory about me, and yeah. Part 2 is how to make a slip knot with one hand, and you can make a slip knot using your left hand or your right hand. It doesn't matter because it does not involve your crochet hook. And you can use the same technique that I use to make a slip knot with two hands. Part 3 is all about the chain stitch, as well as the first row of the single crochet stitch. I will leave all the links down below in the description box and also in the card above me. Let's begin the final video of this series. That strand of hair on my forehead has no business in this video. I'm sorry if it's bothering you because it's bothering me a lot. Anyways, back to the video. So today we are going to continue from that first row of single crochet stitch. Remember last time we did one chain stitch and we flipped it over to start the second row. So now we are going to start the second row of single crochet stitch. Everything is the same as the first row except for one thing. Can you see the V-shaped loops on our piece? I will show you when we get there. This is the tail end. We are just going to let it be. Here is the working yarn that is attached to the ball of yarn. Do you see these V shapes? We are going to work with these V shapes. So instead of looping one string, we're going to loop a V shape. So for the second row and beyond, we are going to skip the first V and insert our hook into the second V. So once again, we are going to skip the first V and insert our hook into the second V, like this. Now the V is on the hook with the other loop. I'm going to reference these strings of yarn as loops. So we have two loops because the V shape is considered as one loop and they always will be together. So we have two loops right now. Just like before, we're taking the working yarn, grabbing it from behind up and over to the front. Now we have three loops on our crochet hook. We have the first loop, the second loop, and the third loop. Now we're picking up the second loop, the V shape from before, bringing it up and over past the first loop and off the hook like this. And now we have two loops. And now grabbing the working yarn from behind, bringing it up and over to the front like this. Now we have three loops. Now grabbing the last two loops, we're going to bring it up and over past the first loop and off the hook, like this. You are finished with the first single crochet stitch on the second row. Let's continue and let's do another one. Here I'm just finding the next V that we are going to insert our crochet hook into. This hole is occupied by the previous stitch, so we're not going to use this one. This stitch is the right stitch because it's below the previous stitch. Once you've found the hole, you can loop your crochet hook into that hole. And now we have two loops on our crochet hook. We are going to grab the working yarn from behind and bring it up and over to the front. And now we have three loops on our hook. Now we are going to take the second loop and bring it up and over past the first loop and off the hook. Now we have two loops on our crochet hook. And we take the working yarn from behind, bring it up and over to the front. We have 3 loops now. We are going to pick up the last 2 loops, bring them up, and then pass the first loop and then off the hook like this. And we are finished with the second single crochet stitch. So you continue this pattern row after row until you end the piece. So let's just finish this row and I'll be back at the end of this row. If you don't quite understand it, it's okay. You can go back and watch the previous steps. For this stitch only, I'm going to play it in real time to show you how to do it. There will be no voiceover, but yeah. And then I'll fast forward the rest of the stitches. Now we are at the last stitch of the second row. The V shape might be hard to find now, but it's there, I promise. As you can see, I am struggling, but in the end I found it, so it's okay. Finally, after years of struggling, the yarn is in the hook. Now we just do the same as before. Now we are finished the second row. And look at this beautiful pattern the yarn has made. To start the next row of single crochet stitch, you must make 1 chain and flip the whole piece over like we did before. So taking the yarn that is attached to the ball, we bring it from behind up and across to the front. Here, the first loop is not tight around the hook, so I pull it a little bit and then I grab the second loop. I bring it up and across over the first loop and off the crochet hook. Then we have to flip it, grabbing the crochet piece, pull it down a little bit to get some space to flip the crochet piece. Now we're working with the V shapes again, and we're doing the exact same thing as with the second row. Now I'm just going to zip through making the crochet piece. Spoiler alert, but I know I said I will be making a square piece, like a crochet square piece, but it's actually more of a rectangle. But let's just pretend it's a square piece. I'm going to fast forward this, so see you at the end. And now we are finally finished with the whole piece. All that's left to do is to end the crochet piece. So you will need a pair of scissors, something to cut the yarn with. That's all the materials that you will need. We are going to make one chain to end the piece. So taking the working yarn from behind, bring it up and over to the front like this. Pick up the second loop, bring it up over the first loop and off the hook like this. I'm going to move my camera here so you can see what I'm doing. Taking the pair of scissors, you are going to cut the working yarn. I'm cutting it right now as you cannot see. I will make a video in the future where you can see me actually cut it. And now you pull the crochet piece down. This piece of yarn used to be the working yarn. As you can see, I'm pulling and I made a loop by pulling the crochet piece down. So keep on pulling, pull, 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 and the loop will get larger and larger. The goal here is to have the working yarn disappear. Kind of like tying a knot, sort of, not really. The working yarn is getting shorter and shorter. We want it to disappear as we make the loop bigger and bigger. And now it is finally finished. We have our finished crochet piece. Not a square, but close enough. And one more advice to add is if you haven't started your crochet piece yet, like you're just watching my videos, then I would advise you to make less chains than what I did. It will be less work for you since you're just starting to crochet all those stitches. So that's just a tip that I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like this video if you found it helpful, and hopefully now you have the knowledge of how to create a crochet square piece. I will definitely make more videos about how to crochet with one hand, and I can't wait to show you. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification to get notified when I post a new crochet video. This will be the end of this series, but your crochet journey has just begun, and I would like to be there with you through your journey. If you prefer written instructions instead of video instructions, or would just like a copy of the instructions, then you could go to Instagram at I'm Helen Melon to grab the written notes. And also follow me while you're there. If you don't have an Instagram, I also have a blog, which I'm also going to link down below. It will also have the written instructions. Also, self-plug right here, if you do have an Instagram, follow me at Helen Melon 3D Art. I make cute and kawaii 3D art and 3D creations. Check my page out and leave a like. Here are some of my creations. Thank you so much for watching this whole series. It honestly was so much fun to film and to edit and all the stuff that entails to creating a YouTube video. I had a great time and I hope you did too watching my videos. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!